Here we go.
Okay.
Hey everybody, I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Transform Connections, and I help people to naturally relieve stress and reconnect with their bodies and their lives. I'm joined by Shayna Feingold, who has volunteered to do some neuroenergy tapping with us. Neuroenergy tapping is a self-use acupressure technique that literally calms the mind and relaxes the body. So I teach tapping in 4 easy steps, and so we're going to go through them today. So thanks, Shayna, for being here. Step number 1 is I invite you to think of something that bothers you and notice how it bothers you. When I say notice how it bothers you, maybe what is it that you're looking at? Do you see a picture, a slideshow, a movie? Do you hear something, a voice, a noise, a sound, maybe your own voice, maybe somebody else's voice? Do you feel a sensation in your body? That's always step number 1 of tapping, is notice how you know this thing that bothers you. And then step number 2 of tapping is give that experience that you're having an intensity, 1 to 10. If 0 means it doesn't bother you and 10 means it really bothers you, what number would you give this experience of something that's bothering you right now?
So I have it as like this irritation, and I see an image when I think of it. And I would say it's a 6, but as I talk about it now, it's more of a 7.
Okay,
So
great.
it's
You definitely want to find something that's at least a 6 or higher, because the higher the number, the closer to the root of whatever is holding this stress together. So step number 3 of tapping is to go to the part that stands out the most, often the part that's the what if of like, oh, if this doesn't get resolved, this is going to happen, or this is the part that really is the most uncomfortable about this story. Whatever it is, just notice this thing. And that sometimes makes the number go a little bit higher in intensity, and that's normal. And then step number 4 is we're going to tap. So whether you have any tapping experience or not, just follow along and repeat after us. So you're going to take 2 fingers, either hand, it doesn't matter, and then just tap between your eyes, lift your chin just a little bit, and repeat out loud and say, this thing that's bothering me.
This thing that's bothering me.
It really bothers me.
It really bothers me.
How it bothers me.
How it bothers me.
Why it bothers me.
Why it bothers me.
Everyone that's involved with it.
Everyone that's involved with it.
Tap on the side of the eye. This thing that's bothering me.
This thing that's bothering me.
What it looks like.
What it looks like.
What it sounds like.
What it sounds like.
What it feels like.
What it feels like.
It's really bothering me.
It's really bothering me.
And then tap under your eye. This thing that's bothering me.
This thing that bothers me.
Every single emotional aspect.
Every single emotional aspect.
The first time I experienced this.
The first time I experienced this.
Where it's been living in my body.
Where it's been living in my body.
I'm willing right now.
I'm willing right now.
In this moment.
In this moment.
To let it go.
To let it go.
Because I deserve peace.
Because I deserve peace.
And then tap on your collarbones. This thing that's bothering me.
This thing that's bothering me.
No matter where it came from or what it means.
No matter where it came from or what it means.
I let it go.
I let it go.
From every cell of my body.
From every cell of my body.
All the way back through my past.
All the way back to my past.
I felt irritated.
More, I think it broke up.
Oh, from the first time I ever felt irritated.
The first time I ever felt irritated.
I just let it go.
I just let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
And I deserve to let it go.
And I deserve to let it go.
And then take one hand and squeeze the opposite wrist about 3 or 4 times. Take a nice blow it out. Say the word clear.
Clear.
Now in your mind, I invite you to go to just a nice memory, something that feels really easy and good. And just step into your body and be in that experience. And just notice how easy it is, how wonderful it is. Just be there in that good experience. It could be real or imagined, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something simple like a hot shower or a nice soft pillow or your favorite sweater or something. Just feel really good there. Can you make that a 10 or close to a 10 on a scale of 0 to 10?
Yep.
Great. So just tap between your eyes, repeat out loud and say, truly am.
Truly am.
Naturally and easily.
Naturally and easily.
This wonderful feeling.
This wonderful feeling.
Lives inside of me.
Lives inside of me.
And then tap on the side of the eye. And I can have it anytime I want.
And I can have it anytime I want.
And it feels really good.
And it feels really good.
And then tap under your eye, and it's all mine.
And it's all mine.
This wonderful feeling.
This wonderful feeling.
I create it.
I create it.
Just like I create all things.
Just like I create all things.
And then tap on your collarbone, and this is a great thing.
And this is a great thing.
And it's all mine.
And it's all mine.
And then take one hand and squeeze the opposite wrist a couple times. Take a nice breath. Blow it out. Say the word peace.
Peace.
Now go back to the thing that was bothering you before and tell me what stands out. Is it still a 6?
No, it's definitely looser. Like I feel calmer around it. I would say it's probably a lot less. Probably a 3.
Okay. Well, just notice whatever's left, that 3 that's left, and then just tap between your eyes again and say, don't make me let it go.
Don't make me let it go.
I deserve to be frustrated,
I deserve to be frustrated,
irritated.
irritated.
There's real reason behind it.
There's real reason behind it.
And then tap on the side of the eye, but it's no good reason.
It's no good reason.
Because I deserve peace.
Because I deserve peace.
And then tap under the eye, so I'm willing to let it go.
Because I'm willing to let it go.
All the story.
All the story.
All the thoughts.
All the thoughts.
Everyone involved.
Everyone involved.
What they said, what they did.
What they said and what they did.
Helping my body calm down now.
Helping my body calm down now.
And then tap on your collarbone. I really am safe.
And I really am safe.
And it's okay to let it go.
And it's okay to let it go.
And then grab your, take a nice breath, blow it out, say the word clear. Then go over to that wonderful, happy memory that you had and just go visit that for a second and feel really good. Step into that memory, feel good. Squeeze your wrist a couple times and then just say the word peace. Take a nice breath, blow it out, and then go back to the thing that was stressing you out before and tell me what's left. Tell me what stands out. What number is it now?
1, if not a 0.
Great.
It's not really as agitating.
Wonderful. So now maybe you could insert wisdom into that experience that you couldn't before when you were just kind of wrapped around the axle with the stress about it. So whatever it is that, might help it live within you a little bit more peacefully with a little bit more wisdom, and just invite you to think of whatever might come to mind about that, and then insert that into the picture that was irritating you so much so that you can just see it differently now, right? So just see it differently now and just start tapping between your eyes and say, it's safe to do this differently now.
It's safe to do this differently now.
And tap on the side of the eye. It's safe to be at peace.
It's safe to be at peace.
And tap under your eye. It always works out when you let it go.
It always works out when you let it go.
And then tap on your collarbone. I'm so proud of myself for letting it go.
So proud of myself for letting it go.
Okay, grab your wrist, squeeze it, take a nice breath, blow it out, say the word peace.
Peace.
Wonderful. Now, every time you think about this, I want you to think about the new image, the new wisdom that you've given this, and practice that and anchor that. Anytime you go back to the old way, you can just tap and say, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take an easy breath and then go to the new version of how it is now. And that's how you do it. So thanks so much for being a willing participant today. And I hope everybody who followed along got some borrowed benefit of it. I look forward to reading any comments or questions that you have below in the description box. And I will see everybody on the next video. Thanks, Shana, for helping.
Thank you.